Hi there, Chris here. I have this beautiful Squire padlock. It is the SS50C P5. Now, I would love to say that this is the lock that there's open, it's unsprung shackle. I would love to say that this was sent to me by the Southampton Lock Picking Club, but unfortunately I can't say that. I did take the lock that they sent me, pardon me, and on video I picked it, and then I didn't have the right screwdriver to gut it, so I said I would, pick it and gut it again, in full. And I don't know, I talked about it for a couple minutes, and it took me about 5 minutes to pick it, and I was picking, and this is a really horrible, I feel terrible about this, but I was picking, and my tension wrench flew out, but I had picked the lock. So the core was about here, and I was fiddling with taking the pick to turn the core, and I bricked it. I turned this core all the way down here without realizing it, fumbling with all this. So I was going to post that video if I was able to unbrick that lock. So far, I have not been able to brick it, to reverse pick it. I've done a lot of reverse picking and fixing locks, but I have not done so with the other one yet. It's in a timeout corner. So I feel sick about that, but I put Suki on finding me another one so that I could actually, do the pick and gut. So anyway, you always feel terrible about screwing up a lock. It's not all is lost yet. I do have some ideas. I've tried a lot of things, and I've talked to 2 or 3 people, and they have some good ideas, and I'm trying them. So, but I wanted to finish up essentially showing this lock because it's so awesome. I can't thank Southampton Lock Picking Club enough for sending it to me, even though I wrecked it so far. So this pick's kind of like a pack lock, and I've picked it 2 or 3 times, and I just picked it, and I thought, well, let's try it on camera. Very light tension, a lot of just tickling the pins, and we'll see if I can get this. The problem, I've tried this video once before. The problem is when I talk about this and bricking the other one, I'm so upset that it affects my picking. Okay, I'm in a false set. And sometimes I can get out of it, and sometimes I can't. So we'll just see if I can get out of it and get it open this time. If you see a lock that has a limiter on here, do not ever, ever, ever turn it with a pick, because you can go too far and, maybe destroy it. If it's open, but the tension wrench flies out, just hold the position, put the tension wrench back in, because the tension wrench won't go any farther than this limiter. I can't emphasize that enough. So I'm feeling some counter in the back. But I have the feeling that there's something else that I need to pick first before I deal with that counter. So I'm going to check. Well, I'm not finding anybody else who's giving me feedback. Like I say, I've picked this and the other one 2 or 3 times. And I think this is the hard, picking it the hard way. I think it's really hard to set that back pin. In essence, it's sort of picked out of order. So I may start over. Or I may just lose it trying to set this pin. Also, you can see I'm holding that little rubber weather guard back, which is a really, it's an extra element that makes it, nope, fell off. An extra element that makes it really difficult for me to comfortably feel. All right, I'm in a deeper falset. Comfortably feel the feedback I'm getting. It's not one. Might be 3. Because it puts my hand at a funny angle. I do want to get this picked and gutted. It's an absolutely wonderful lock. Oops. I don't think I got it. Nope. Let's reset. I'll try getting here one more time. And when all's going well, it's about a 3-minute pick. And when all's not going well, it's more like a 5-minute, or like this one, quite a bit longer. And I have found that you can set the pins by slightly oversetting them, and with light tension letting them fall back into the correct position. Starting to lose tension wrench. Yeah, it never fails. The second time I've tried to do this video, and being upset about the other one makes it very difficult for me to pick this one. And when I was practicing, right before I turned the camera on, I wasn't thinking about being such an idiot wrecking the other one. Well, not an idiot. It happens to all of us at some point or another. But I wasn't concentrating that. I was just going, I'm going to pick this lock like that. There we go. Okay, so stop turning. See, stop turning. We're open. Thank God. Okay, let's gut this thing. I think I have a screwdriver that'll work now. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having someone give you an awesome, awesome lock, and then within 2 days, you've turned it into a paperweight. Anyway, I still have hopes that I can get it unbricked. Let's see if I can get this out. There we go. So there's the inside. And I do have thoughts of maybe coming through the lock and manipulate the bricked one, and maybe manipulating this this actuator to get it that way. Once I'm inside, then I could deal with the core. So let me get my stuff. It's a little core. So we need a gym. Where's all my stuff? Here's a shim. I will lock it back up. Okay, that's the last one there. And then I'll lock it back up and do this with the key. It's greasy inside. Oh, come on, man. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's see, a gut wrench on this, maybe? Yeah. Okay, we got that guy. Come here. That's funny, I feel like I picked a challenge lock. My hands are shaking. I love these locks so much that, you know, I don't want to F it up. So it's a 5-pin lock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody had to be picked. Let's see if we can, it's greasy, so I might have to encourage these things to get out. We'll see. Yeah. Usually the baby pick works pretty good for that. So that is number 5. He said, come here. 5, 4, whoops. I'll have to get that in order. 1, 4, 3. 2 and 1. Come on, are you gonna come? Eventually. So we'll take a look at the core. It doesn't have nothing there. Pins are all standard. I'll put it in the holder. Let's look at the key pins. Whoa. Okay, that's a standard. This is a standard. I'm thinking there's going to be some spools in here. There's one. 3 is a spool. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of a cool spool. A little bit different, a little blockier than what we're used to. Well, what I'm used to. And this is 5. Same blocky spool. And another spool. Okay, there's our spools. In 6. And these are all like American Springs style. Well, they're a little bit... There's one more in there. They're a little bit looser, a little bit longer coils. Anyway, here's the key. We'll do a close-up on this. Thank God I got this thing gutted and I didn't wreck it. So it's not quite... I thought there might be some serrated pins in there, but I'm not finding any. Let me focus. Anyway, that is the Stronghold Squire, and it's the SS50C P5. Now they have another one just like the body, which I ordered trying to find a replacement for the one I hurt, and it's this one, and this one I believe is a 6-pin. It's a large core, but another absolutely fantastic lock. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated on my bricked one. I may have to break down and send it to Steel Pinnings and see what he could do. at the absolute worst would be having to drill this head off. And this is hardened. I took this one and I took a little punch and gave it a little hit, and it doesn't even leave a mark. So that would be extremely difficult to drill out hardened steel. You'd use a lot of different bits, and then you'd have to come up with like a Chicago screw and then modify it. Anyway, nightmare. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe. Yeah, and absolutely, you guys, thank you. I totally apologize for breaking your lock, but I'm still working on it. We'll see. Bye.